We have studied nervous system in quite a detail. We know that nervous system is broadly divided into two parts, the central nervous system CNS and the peripheral nervous system PNS. Central nervous system includes brain and the spinal cord, whereas peripheral nervous system will include somatic neural system and autonomic neural system. And autonomic is further having two divisions, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. This total systems will control our nervous part or the responses or the reflexes. Brain has many parts like forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain, and the spinal cord looks after our reflex actions. Hence, reflex arc runs through the spinal cord. Sympathetic and parasympathetic, they work on the reverse gear, like if you want to close the eye or you want to open the eye. For this you have to have two systems from nervous system working in the reverse gear. You want to open the mouth or close the mouth, you want to do something with the hand or you want to stop doing that. All these things are governed by sympathetic and parasympathetic system working in the reverse gear. We have a very small model to show you the brain and the placement of pituitary gland, which is a master endocrine gland and a part of spinal cord. Let us now go and see the model to understand the placement of brain and spinal cord in this model. Children, in this model I want to show you brain, part of spinal cord, and also location of pituitary gland and the pineal gland. You can see this is brain and this is forebrain. In fact, we are seeing cerebral hemisphere here. The middle brain will come here towards the center and you can see hypothalamus here, and this is pituitary gland, which is in fact at the level of your ear, and this red one is pineal. This is part of hindbrain, and hindbrain continues as spinal cord through the vertebral column, through each vertebra. Once again I am showing you the nose and the nostrils and the nasal cavity. My purpose here is to show you the location of trachea, the alimentary tract and the vertebral column, that means spinal cord also, in the same direction. This is trachea, which is ventrally placed. This is esophagus and this is spinal cord and the vertebral column. This is the dorsal side of the body and this is the ventral side. One point which I want to emphasize here, children, that you can see food is going from mouth through this and air is going through nose to this. Now, this is a point near your pharynx, where when you are eating, a food particle can go to respiratory tract also. This is the point. So, if you speak while eating, there are chances that this aperture will open and the food particle will go to the trachea side. At that time, automatically there will be coughing reflex, so that that particle comes out. It is good that you do not speak while eating, and if particle has gone in the respiratory tract, then coughing should be such that particle is thrown out. Particle should not go to lungs in any way through trachea. And vertebral column, which has vertebrae, the central canal through which this spinal cord is running. So, this is how our nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord is placed in our body. With this, I have explained you the placement of brain in the skull, also the spinal cord in the vertebral column, and position of trachea, esophagus and vertebral column starting from ventral side of the body to the dorsal side of the body. So children, after going through all these 4 models, I am sure you appreciated how the organs are placed in our body, how they are interrelated, what is their position, location and the size in relation to each other. With this, definitely you can have a good idea of understanding how they function and how our body helps in having these organs inside and permitting them to function in a proper way. With this, we come to the end of this session. Thank you.